Daily Paragraph Editing, Week 16, Monday. This week we are going to be reading Short, Tall Tales. Babe's Disappearing River by Mr. S.P. Royce. Starting out in this sentence, we are showing possession of Babe's disappearing river, so you need to insert an apostrophe between the E and the S. Notice there's quotation marks between or around Babe's disappearing river because that's the title of the short tale, so quotations need to go around the title of a story. We also see that the word Mr., his title, is not capitalized, so we need to capitalize it. And then we have the initials S, P, and then last name is Royce, so it needs to be capitalized. One hot, dry June, Babe and Paul were in Oregon. In this sentence, we have the words hot and dry describing the word June, and we've learned in the past if I have two describing words, I need to insert a comma in between them. Babe also needs to be capitalized because it's the name of an ox, and the P on Paul needs to be capitalized because it's also a name. And then we have the state of Oregon, so it needs to be capitalized as well. Babe had gone for 6 2/3 days without water. There is no errors in this sentence, but please notice that the fraction 2/3 has a dash in between the two numbers to show it's a fraction. He saw a clean, sparkling river. Again, we have two words describing the word river, so clean and sparkling needs to have a comma in between them. Babe drank for 1 1/2 hours. In this sentence, we have the fraction 1/2, so we need to insert a dash between. And we're talking about more than 1 hour, so we need to take out that apostrophe. It's not saying hour is. He drank 9/10 of the water. Again, another fraction. We need to have our dash in between. That river is now only 2 3/4 feet deep. If we look at this, the word only is misspelled. It needs to be O-N-L-Y. And we have the fraction 3/4, so again, we need a hyphen in between. In this paragraph, you should have found 15 errors. Daily Paragraph Editing, Week 15, Thursday. As insects grow, they shed their hard outer covering. That word does not need to have an S at the end. It should just be, as insects grow, they shed their hard outer covering. As the walking stick becomes too small for its growing body, a new, bigger covering taking the place of the old one. In this sentence, we should have started with a capital letter for the word as, and instead of saying a new, bigger covering taking the place of the old one, it should be past tense of it takes the place of the old one. A walking stick may shed its covering up to 5 times before it becomes an adult. In this sentence, we did not start with a capital letter and need to add that in. Some teachers keep walking sticks as class pets. Do you think you would like one in your class? We have 2 sentences running through here, so let's reread. Some teachers keep walking sticks as pets. Do you think you would like one in your class? Notice I naturally paused after pets because that's the end of the sentence. And then I need to capitalize the D on the beginning of the sentence for do. And if we also look at the word teachers, it is misspelled. It should be T-E-A-C-H-E-R with an S. And then the end of our sentence, we need punctuation, and it is, do you think you would like one in your class? That is a question sentence, so you should have a question mark at the end. You should have found 8 errors in today's paragraph.